Hello, NBA 2K fans. This is Antonio back with another video for the sixth official NBA 2K26 roster update that came out January 29th, 2025. For new viewers, this update is for PS4 NBA 2K25. I created all of the rookies in the draft class, some undrafted. Uh, I went through and did all their rating and badges updates using NBA 2K26 information. And for all of the other players, I did position changes. So that's the update that I pretty much copied over for NBA 2K26. And I will start off with the 76ers. So there were no position changes for the Sixers, but there was a rookie update for BJ Edgecombe. And for all the rookies, to make the video shorter, I went ahead and did all of their ratings updates, whether they be decreases or increases, and their badges. So I'll just give you a brief overview. For VJ Edgecombe in the sixth official NBA 2K26 update, he went down 1 point, and that was from an 82 to an 81. And in my roster as well, he went down 1 point from an 80 to a 79. He had 10 badges from the last update, and he keeps 10 badges for this update. There were no rookie updates or position changes for the Milwaukee Bucks. For the Bulls, we only had one position change, and that was for Ayu Dosunmu. All right, his primary position went to small forward, and his secondary position is now point guard. That's it for the Bulls. For the Cavaliers, we had one rookie update, and that was for Tyrese Proctor. He went up 1 point in the sixth update. He went from a 72 to a 73. And in my roster, he went from a 71 to a 73. He had two badges for the last update, and he still has two badges now. Next, for the Celtics, there was one position change for Baylor Shireman. He swapped positions. His primary now is a shooting guard, and his secondary position is small forward. That's it for the Celtics. All right, and for the Clippers, we had two rookie changes. First with Kobe Sanders, he went up 1 point in the 2K update, and he also had a position change. He changed to primary position small forward, secondary position power forward. He went from a 74 to a 75, and in my roster using the 2K26 attributes, he was a 74 last time, and he remained a 74 this time. He had two badges for the last update. He keeps two badges for this update. And the next one is for Yannick Conan Niedenhauser. Sorry. He went up 2 points in a 2K update. He went from a 72 to a 74. And in my roster, he went from a 71 to a 74. He had one badge last time, and he keeps one badge this time. And that's it for the Clips. All right, we only had one position change for the Grizzlies, and that was for Vince Williams Jr. Let's see here. He swaps positions. His primary now is a point guard, and secondary is a small forward. And that's it for the Grizzlies. There were no updates for the Hawks. Next to the Heat, we had one rookie update, and that was for Myron Gardner. He went up 3 points in the 2K26 update, and he also had a position change. His primary now is a shooting guard, secondary position small forward. He went from a 68 to a 71. And in my roster, he went from a 69 to a 70. He didn't have any badges last update, and he doesn't have any badges now. And there was one position change for Jaime Jaquez Jr. He switched positions. Primary now is small forward. Secondary position is power forward. That's it for the Heat. There were no changes for the Hornets. On to the Jazz. We had 2 rookie updates and 1 position change. First rookie update was for Walter Clayton Jr. In the 2K26 official update, he went up 1 point from a 75 to a 76. And in my roster, using the 2K26 attributes, he was a 75 last time, and he remains a 75 this time. He keeps 2. Well, he had 2 badges last update. He still has 2 badges now. Next is for Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey went up 1 point in the 2K update. He went from a 78 to a 79. And in my roster, he went up 1 point as well, from a 77 to a 78. He had 4 badges last time. He keeps 4 badges this time. And Taylor Hendricks had a position change. Perfect. His primary position now is power forward, and secondary position small forward. All right, that's it for the Jazz. Next for the Kings, we had 2 position changes. I'm sorry, 2 rookie updates. Excuse me, no position changes. All right, so the first one for Maxime Renaud, he went down 2 points in the 2K update. He went from a 79 to a 77. And in my roster as well, he went down 2 points, but it was from a 77 to a 75. He had 2 badges last update, and he keeps 2 badges this update. And Dylan Cardwell, he actually went up 3 points in the 2K26 update. He went from a 71 to a 74. And in my roster, he went up from a 70 to a 74. He also had a badge update. He had 1 badge last update, and he went up to 5 badges for this go round. Just 1 second. All right, on to the Knicks. The Knicks, they didn't have any updates. The Lakers, they had 3 position changes. All right, Maxi Kleber was 1. His primary position now is center. Secondary position power forward. LeBron James, his primary position now is power forward. Secondary position small forward. And Rui Hachimura, his primary now is small forward. Secondary position power forward. And that's it for the Lakers. No update for the Magic. On to the Mavs. There were 3 rookie updates and 2 position changes. First rookie update I'll go through is for Cisse. He went up 1 point in the 2K update. He went from a 72 to a 73. In my roster, he also went up 1 point, but it was from a 71 to a 72. He had 4 badges last time. He keeps 4 badges this time. All right, next for Cooper Flag. Quick note, he is the highest rated rookie in 2K26 at the moment. He went up 1 point in the 2K update from an 85 to an 86. In my roster, he also went up 1 point from an 84 to an 85. And the third rookie is Miles Kelly. He is actually not on the roster, and that was a decision I made because if you look at 2K26, he's the 19th man on the roster, and for 2K27, they only allow you to have 17. And he's the 19th man because they gave Jeremiah Robinson Earls a hardship contract, but I don't add hardship contract players to my rosters. So Miles Kelly is actually in a free agent pool, but I'll go through him really quick. And if you want to add him back to the roster, you're more than welcome to. But I put him, since he's the 19th man on the roster, I put him in the free agent pool. And here he goes. He went up 1 point in a 2K update. He went from a 68 to a 69. And in my roster as well, he went up from a 68 to a 69. All right, back to the Mavs. They also had 2 position changes. All right, first one for Najee Marshall. His primary position now is power forward, secondary position small forward. And Klay Thompson. Primary position now is small forward, secondary position shooting guard. All right, that's it for the Mavericks. All right, for the Brooklyn Nets, we had 3 rookie updates. All right, start with Danny Wolf. He went up 1 point in the 2K roster update. He went from a 75 to a 76. In my roster, using the 2K26 attributes, he was a 75 last time, and he remains a 75 this time. Had 2 badges last update, keeps 2 badges this time. All right, for Norland Traore, he went up 3 points in the 2K26 update. He went from a 70 to a 73. And in my roster, he went from a 68 to a 72. He also had a badge change. He didn't have any badges last update. He went up to 5 badges this time. And the next one is for Drake Powell. He went up 1 point in the 2K update from a 72 to a 73. With my roster, he was a 71 last time, and he remains a 71 this time. And again, that's using the 2K26 attributes. All right, no update for the Nuggets. No update as well for the Pacers. And we have 1 rookie change for the Pelicans, and that's for Derek Queen. Okay, he went down 1 point in a 2K update. He went from an 81 to an 80. And in my roster as well, he went down 1 point, but it was from an 80 to a 79. He had 10 badges last update, and he keeps 10 badges for this update. No update for the Pistons. 2 rookie updates for the Raptors. All right, first one for Colin Murray Boyles. He went up 2 points in a 2K update from a 77 to a 79. And in my roster, he went up 2 points as well, but from a 76 to a 78. He had 8 badges last update, keeps 8 badges this update. And the next one is for Elijah Martin. He went up 2 points as well, from a 69 to a 71 with the 2K update. But with my roster, he also went up 2 points from a 68 to a 70. He had 0 badges last update, still has 0 badges now. All right, no updates for the Rockets. 1 rookie update for the Spurs, and that's for Dylan Harper. He went down 1 point in a 2K update from a 80 to a 79. And in my roster as well, he went from an 80 to a 79. His badges stayed the same. He had 8 badges last update, keeps 8 badges this update. No update for the Suns. No update for the Thunder. And 1 rookie update for the Timberwolves. All right, and that's for Joan. He went up 2 points in the 2K update from a 70 to a 72. And in my roster as well, he went from a 70 to a 72. His badges stayed the same. He had 4 badges last update. He keeps 4 badges this update. All right, for the Timberwolves, 1 rookie update for Caleb Love. He actually went up 4 points in the 2K update from a 74 to a 78. And in my roster, he went from a 72 to a 75. He had a badge change. He had 0 badges last update, and he went up to six badges for this update. And that's it for the Timberwolves. We have 1 position change for Moses Moody. His primary position now is small forward, secondary position, shooting guard. And that's it for the Warriors. And lastly, the Wizards. We have 2 rookie updates and 1 position change. First update, rookie update, is for Trey Johnson. He had a position change. He went primary position shooting guard, secondary position point guard. He went up 1 point in the 2K update from a 68 to a 79. In my roster, he also went up 1 point, but from a 77 to a 78. His badges stayed the same. He had 4 badges last update, 4 badges for this update. Next one is for Will Rowley. He went up 1 point in the 2K update from a 73 to a 74. And in my roster, using the 2K26 attributes, he was a 74 last time. He remains a 74 this time. He had 1 badge also last time. He keeps 1 badge this time. And we have a position change for AJ Johnson. All right, his primary position now is point guard, and his secondary position is shooting guard. And that's all I have for the 6th official NBA 2K26 roster update. This one was fairly a quick video, a quick update. From what I heard, being that it's mid-season and the trade deadline is going on, they're not going to be updating the game as much. I think they're already working on the next 2K. But any updates that come available, as well as far as trades or any updates that come along, whether big or small, I'll definitely make a video to go over an overview. If you have any questions, please ask, message me, and also please like and subscribe to the channel so we can grow. And until next time.